Good morning everyone. Today we are going to talk about energy conservation. So this is my outline. What is energy and types of energy? Why do conserve? What can we do? And energy conservation in India. So first, renewable energy. So renewable energy is nothing but it can be generated continuously, practically without decay of source. Once again, I repeat it. Renewable energy can be generated continuously, practically without decay of source. For example, solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, and hydro energy. These are the example for renewable energy sources. And non-renewable energy. So, non-renewable energy is the energy that comes from the ground and is not replaced in a relatively short amount of time. Once again, I repeat it. Non-renewable energy. Non-renewable energy is energy that comes from the ground and it is not replaced in a relatively short amount of time. Example, energy generated from combustion of fossil fuels, coal and gas, etc. These are the two types of energy. And what is energy? So, energy lights our cities, powers our vehicles and runs machinery in factories. It warms and cools our homes, cooks our food, plays our music and gives us pictures on television. Energy is defined as the ability or the capability of to do work. Once again I repeat it. Energy is defined as the ability or the capacity to do work. So what are the renewable and non-renewable energy resources? Here we are having the different types of energy. So first of all, renewable energy. So the energy, the fuel of life, the geothermal energy, wind energy, biomass energy, solar energy and hydropower energy. These are all the energy resources of renewable energy and non-renewable energy. So fossil fuel oil, coal and nuclear power, then natural gas. These are the non-renewable energy resources. Why to conserve it? So we have conserving the energy. So these are all the projects we have. So we have limited resources available on earth. We have limited resources available on earth. Our demands are continuously increasing day by day. It is possible that someday most of the non-renewable resources will be exhausted and we will have to switch over to alternate energy. So these are the reason for conserving the energy resources. So we save our money when we save energy. Then we reduce pollution when we save energy. Then we save our energy when we save energy. So these are all the quotes related to energy. So what we can do? So recycling, composting waste materials into new products to prevent waste of potentially useful materials. Turn off all electronic devices that are not in use. Not only turn them off but try to remember to unplug them. You will be surprised how much you will save with this simple step. And replace old light bulbs with the energy saving fluorescent bulbs. They may cost more but will save you much more in energy. Then the energy pyramid. This is the pyramid related to the energy conservation. So these are all the pyramid, that is energy conservation, energy efficiency and renewable energy. Then at home, we should not keep lights unnecessarily switched on. Reduce the energy your appliances consume by analyzing star ratings. Improve your water heating efficiency to reduce energy cost. At public places, switch off the fan and lights in the places like bus terminal and railway stations when not necessary. Switch off the street lights, big hoardings, lightened up for the whole evening and nights or other wastage of power which can be and should be avoided. How will it help? Let's take a simple example. Let us assume electricity is available for rupees 4 per unit. A 100-watt bulb is used for 8 hours a day. Then if we replace a 100-watt bulb with a 22-watt CFL, then the annual saving would be 100 watt minus watt, that is 22 watt, that is 78 watt. We can save up to 78 watt. Then energy conservation in India, about 70% of Indian energy generation capacity is from fossil fuels, with coal accounting for 40% of India's total energy consumption, followed by crude oil and natural gas at 24% and 6% respectively. India is largely dependent on fossil fuel imports to meet its energy demands. By 2030, India's dependence on energy imports is expected to exceed 53% of the country's total energy consumption. So in 2009 to 10, the country imported 159.26 million tons of crude oil, which amount to 80% of its domestic crude oil consumption, and 31% of country's total imports are oil imports. The growth of the electricity generation in India has been hindered by domestic coal shortages, and as consequence, India's coal imports for electricity generation increased by 18% in 2010. So that's all. Save energy, save the future. A million of ways to go green. Thank you.